he says, is it better to have 2 or 3 LLCs or incorporations split up assets all under one? I don't have a whiteboard, otherwise I'd show you guys. If you're in the mastermind, I have a full video that I shot about a year ago on what I think is going to be the optimal strategy for the majority of people post-price appreciation on how they're going to structure their estate. Most people hold the assets today in an LLC, which makes a lot of sense for multiple reasons. Creditor protection, anonymity. There's a lot of reasons to hold your assets inside of a limited liability corporation. Depending on how much revenue you're producing off of those assets and how much you're wanting to take home on that, you might incorporate a C-Corp that manages the LLC. It doesn't own the LLCs. It manages the LLCs. And the reason for that is if somebody sues you and they get control of the stock in the C-Corp, they won't be able to liquidate the underlying assets because they're not owned by the C-Corp. Now, downside of the C-Corp is you're going to be taxed at 20% at the C-Corp level, and then again, when you take funds out of the C-Corp into your personal name. Most people, I think, will have a living trust on the cap table of C-Corp, and that's where the profits or distributions will be paid to. Again, those are pass-through entities. Living trusts are revocable, do not have an EIN number, but they do, mitigate probate on the other side of your expiration. So I wish I could draw it all out for you. Again, if you guys want to join the mastermind, you can get on the website and you can see the full video on the best way to structure that. And depending on how many different assets classes you own and what type of asset they are, you probably want LLCs that are, own those assets independent of one another to be able to segregate risk, and then likely irrevocable trusts or dynasty trusts set up that own those LLCs. The same one can own multiple LLCs, or you might have different types of trusts set up for different portions of your estate. Most millionaires and billionaires have somewhere between 7 and 9 trusts set up for their family in their estate plan.